Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights from the First Stand 2025 Day 2.
Wash it off.
Yeah, wash it off. And, I mean, Team Liquid, they... Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, who's catching who?
Yeah, it's the sandwich. The audacious charge comes in from Umpty. He is about to get stunned up, though, and Umpty might just start this game off dead. The heal does come on through. Yon, immediate cleanse. That's Captain Jack-esque. You love to see it, but you don't love to see the amount of top esports players chasing down TL, and APA is going to be the one that bites the dust. First blood.
Flash available. Does have the cleanse still. Keeping my eyes... Oh, look at Umpty. Yeah. We talked about it. The level 2 is going to come through very soon.
And Cleanse doesn't do anything against any of these. Double knockup comes through from Core. He will get stunned up, but Jackie Love is in so much trouble. Umpty just a bit body block, but it does not matter. He puts that spear to Jackie and takes him down. And so that... the fake back scenario.
His way in.
APA is just going to rocket jump. He will be okay. And now Jackie Love in trouble once again. We mentioned the flash cooldown. It is barely up and available. And yep, the door has to wear off. And that is another kill. And that is mission accomplished, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, they've done a really good friendly around the bot side of the map as he looks to try and cover for Jackie Love.
Oh, wait, so they can be friendly and it's just easy, is it?
I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Oh. All right, well, APA, he's looking for that angle, as you can see. Cream is finally going to get buster shotted, but I was expecting kind of more to happen there. I think Umpty instead decided to keep his position unknown. I don't know how unknown it is. He decides to go in on Jackie Love, who does flash away. The rest of TL looking to make their way over as the Crescent Guard not necessarily keeping him as alive as he wants to. But Yon finds a beautiful ultimate. Umpty also flashing away Cream right in amongst it. And unfortunately, the door doesn't go multiple directions. Cream manages to take the first kill. And TL, he didn't kill one of them. Just one of them. These health bars are so low as Core dives forward. APA flashing out of the way. Wind becomes lightning, but doesn't become anything else. And the dragon is also a problem. The arrow gonna connect.
It is what? And then the arrow comes through. The dragon, in the meantime, is just awkwardly deciding whose alliance it should really form. And then at the end of the day,
6 grubs as well.
It's poor Jackie Love, though. 0-3.
Yeah.
Really has been bullied this
I was
this
joking
game.
when I said that the goal is to kill Jackie Love more than one time.
Spawn hurt you. He took that personally,
It
man.
seems to be that, like, I mean, he succeeded. They're also looking for Cream. True shot barrage, not enough. As Cream is pushed away. I do want to say, though, this is the Cream that we wanted to see yesterday.
Well, Team Liquid are in position to contest the Herald. APA in a bit of danger.
All right, Chris moves on forward. There's an ulti, and APA should just be dead, but Cream tanking this turret, and he gets the heal from Chris, and he's going to be A-OK. Minions there at the ready as well, so not needing to worry about this one. And that could just be this outer turret being taken down as well.
I mean, Cream is
6
getting
grubs
monstrous at this point.
Yeah.
He is doing a really good job on the side lane. I love his coordination with Crisp as well. They really locked up APA, mitigating his options. He did have the flash available, chose not to use it, thinking he could find an avenue for an outplay. But unfortunately for APA, he does not quite find it. Meaning that Cream now 3-0 gold advantage over his lane opponent. Cream's in a great position, but this will be great data. As someone who's not really a believer in this champion, if he can't carry from this position, I feel like I'll have pretty compelling evidence.
Yeah, and if not, you've seen what a good Aurora is supposed to look like.
100%.
And Crisp, he's going to get knocked up. He is a man with a door and not very many friends in this area. And so he will get stunned up. Arrow going to connect there as well as the Crescent Guard is used interestingly. Meanwhile, teleport comes in from Cream and the heroic entrance to try and save the jungler of TL. This is a little bit of a nightmare as Crisp has the door, but Impact just says, get the heck out of here. Rains down that punch with the passive, still finds himself in no man's land and will be shut down. A 2 for 2 in the end. And TL going to continue pushing here in mid.
A chaotic back and forth. Top Esports, 2 towers in their name. They got themselves the Herald. They're putting pressure down onto this side attack. And look at the minimap. The Gallia rotating down while 369 continues to push up. APA grouping with the team as well.
Ooh, a little bit of an engagement here as Cream completely pushed away. APA finding an ultimate that he was looking for as Cream's all over the place. Meanwhile, though, Umpty taking a lot of damage. Impact as well, not as tanky as he otherwise wants to be. And it's a 1-for-1. The problem is it's a 1-for-1 and there's a lot of damage onto that outer turret into the mid lane. And control is still there from Top Esports.
Feels like with 369 in the area, Team Liquid.
And the equalizer both available as well.
They have too many resources. Kanavi has found Core JJ, but it's just more of a warning punch.
Oh, Yon, that's not where he wants to be. The flash does come on through. He cleanses to avoid the slow, and it's heroic from Umpty, but he's still done the equalizer to pick off the 80 carry. And it was only a matter of time, the delay, as TES used all those resources to take down TL.
And just as we say it, Team Liquid, it was a dangerous approach. They'd already used so much in the prior fight. Top Esports still had so many resources left. And the moment that Yon oversteps 369, he sees the avenue of attack. He flashes onto the 80 carry of Team Liquid, and that was really what started off the demise of TL.
The map is getting smaller and smaller here for Team Liquid. As Umpty learning that the hard way. Does Blast going his way out to safety though.
Pressure is good. Arrow comes through.
Oh, connects there on to the Galio. So he is pretty tanky. He's still going to flash. Actually don't even know whether he needed to. He's looking pretty tanky, but Jakilov still hasn't caught up just yet, and he's got 2 items, Kraken Slayer as well as that Hurricane.
Credit to Jakilov, by the way. He was relentlessly camped, but he's done a great job of bouncing back. Cream, I think, has made a few positional errors. It's kind of cost his lead in the side lane, but you can see that he's still able to find some nice trades against APA. He's a 4 level behind APA, though, as the Atakan is being started off.
Yeah, this is somewhat dangerous. Teleport's available for both of the solo lanes on TL's side. Still a few seconds away for 369, but it doesn't seem to matter too much as he is in this area. And so Cream, he comes down. TL still haven't pulled the trigger just yet. Remember that combo as the quickness does come on down. Jakilov is targeted, and there's the Galio delivery. They take down the Ashe immediately. 369 still a fair bit of damage, but Cream pushed away. Umpty very low, but he's done his job for now. Able to move his way out, audaciously charging towards Atakan. As it's down to 1,000 health, it's ridiculous. They lose their jungle as Impact realizes that Kanavi's here with a smite, and he can do nothing about it. The Atakan is going to be taken. The Atakan is going to be taken. And it looked so good until it was terrible. All right, never mind. Cream going to be taken out. Here is Yon looking for even more. Crisp running. Remember, this is only them being sent back to bait. No, never mind. It was the other Atakan that I didn't even think existed as the door runs out at just the wrong time. And 369 throwing these harpoons, but Yon is second. All right.
I mean, the reality is...
Give it to me straight. How bad is it for TL?
It's pretty bad. I wouldn't say that it's unwinnable.
Exactly enough for him to be a real threat. Does kind of want to get towards 3. We'll see whether he has enough time to do so as Umpty looking to clear away as much of his jungle as he can, stay as relevant as possible. Spirit Visage is completed as Core JJ finds a bit of a knock-up onto Kanavi. The Kanavi does not care about that 1 iota. There's now Impact coming in, but he's heroically entrancing onto nothing, because Core JJ's already dead. The Winds of War come down, though. Knock up onto Cream is decent. APA not auto-attacking, and Yon wasn't quite there yet. And so, unfortunately, it's just not quite enough. Cream able to go golden to avoid the turret taking him down. And now Jackie, he's got his fangs in. The frost shot onto Yon, and there's the last auto. The revenge for the Ashe, as now they're going to take down this inner turret. And, man, they could take a whole lot more as well, as the Baron could be an opportunity here for Top Esports.
Zero hesitation, Top Esports. They collapse onto Team Liquid, and they just tear them apart. With the Baron open, it's an easy objective to convert it into. A level 17 369. And when we get to see the replay, you'll notice how it's just so quick in how they collapse, because they turn their attention onto Core, and then APA can't really join the fight because of the positioning.
Certainly should, especially with what happened afterwards, which was the Baron being taken without too much of a contest. As we're having a look at Core JJ running really quickly, getting a nice little double knock-up. Let's see whether they actually manage to find something good here as Yon. I'm not sure about that arcane shift, just wanting to try and get behind the door as APA, he manages to get a kill. They take down Jakilov once again, and that was one of their missions. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to keep their Nexus alive as APA, no Buster Shot, no chance. Actually does have the Buster Shot, so never you mind. Able to use that. It's going to buy him a few extra seconds. There you go. Rocket Jump as well. Blast Cone, not even used. Uses it to get rid of Kanavi instead. That's very, very cute. And yeah, he will go down. So it buys a bit of time, you could say. But in the meantime, 369's taking down the inhibitor. That is the Aurora Vi situation. The best way, it seems to me, from watching this game is to make it not about Aurora Vi, you just make it about Vi Rumble instead.
Oh, yeah.
And that seems to have worked very, very well. As speaking of Aurora, she's going to be in a fair bit of trouble. Looks like Cream is just going to be taken down. The Equalizer going to be stood on. Umpty takes half of his health bar, but now they're going to turn it on to 369 as best they can. And he just gets melted by the Flame Spitter. Core JJ now running for the hills. Yon is also at about 300 health as APA cannot avoid the gigantic fist of Kanavi. And TL, with just their bottom lane remaining, I don't think they're going to be able to defend as these Nexus turrets go down. The door is given, not even a true shot barrage, able to sail over as a grand entrance coming on through. But TL, I think they know that this one is done and dusted. And I think they're happy that 369 cannot play Rumble again in this series. This guy has looked so good. Top Esports really bouncing back from a difficult day one as they take their first Nexus of first stand.
A bit of a shaky early